Hello, Internet! Shalthis here with another episode of ShoutStone. So today, I just wanted to give you a quick little short video all about the Hearthstone crafting system and kind of how that works. So I'm here in the deck view of the beta right now, and there's actually a couple cards I want to make for my priest deck, which I profiled a couple days ago. It's undergone a lot of changes and a lot of adjustments since that video. But the cards in the video are still a good starter set, and then you can kind of tweak it as necessary as you unlock better cards. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to show you how this works and how you can make some of these cards that you're missing or haven't unlocked yet. There are a couple cards I want to make, and I already have the dust for it, so I'm just going to kind of show you how that works. But first, let me kind of show you how you get dust. So in addition to playing in the arena and, you know, doing the stuff that way, for example, like let's say, all right, I'll just show you this card here. So like Naturalize, okay, it's a white quality expert level card. Now it's considered expert level because it's not one of the basic cards that you unlock for free. And you can see that the basic cards have no gemstone, and they're basically unlocked as you play the deck. Now, what you can do on any card is if you can right-click on it, you get like a little more information. You can see the flavor text on it, a little closer look at the actual card art and what it does, and it also will tell you that it's soulbound and you can't disenchant it. And you can't craft them either, you just play to unlock. Which is easy enough. I mean, getting every hero to level 10 is not that hard. Alright, so let's take a look at an expert level card. So there's a couple things. First thing you can do is you can disenchant the card and get, in this case, because it's a lower level card, you can get 5 dust. You could also create another card. Since I only have one of these, I could create another one for 40 dust. Now, obviously, I don't really want to create another one of these. I don't have a druid deck that I'm working on at the moment. I'm working on my priest deck. But this is just an example of kind of the interface and how you can disenchant stuff and do all that. Now, as you can see, like this one gave you 5, but if I go to one of the rare level cards, it gives me 20. So now I'm looking at, you know, a lot more dust for a higher quality card. Now, if I go to, let's say, my mage, who I know has an epic card, like Pyroblast here, that'll give me 100 dust. But you can see it also costs way, way more dust to create. So let me show you kind of how you go about creating cards that you just don't have. Now, by default, this is generally what you're going to see, is just the cards that you have in your collection. So what you have to do is go down here and switch My Cards to All Cards. And you'll see all these empty spots of cards that you just don't have yet. So I'm going to go to Priest, and the couple cards that I want to make are actually Lightspawn. So here's where Lightspawn is. If I right-click on it, it's going to show it in this like ethereal hue kind of thing going on. And I want to make 2 of them. So let's check this out. I'm going to make one of them now, and you can see kind of how awesome it looks. Bam. So there you go. So now I just made 1 Lightspawn card, and I'm going to go ahead and make a second one. Same process, rinse, repeat. So now I'm done. So now I have 2 Lightspawn cards that I can integrate into my deck however I want to do that. And yeah, and that's really the gist of how you create cards. And what will happen is as you buy cards and if you accumulate extras, because the thing is that when you get more than 2 of any one card or more than 1 legendary, they're kind of useless because the cards aren't permanently locked to a deck. Like if I use these 2 Lightspawn cards in my priest deck, I can create another priest deck and still use them. So they're not permanently bound to a deck, which means any extra ones are generally automatically going to open up to be disenchanted. Like you'll see if you buy a bunch of packs and you come back into your card view, there'll be an extra tab up here, like up near the top, that'll just show you all your extra cards, and you can disenchant those. Let me show you a legendary card so you can kind of see what basically what the deal is if you want to like disenchant one of those or create one of those, excuse me. Like if you want to create a legendary card, alright, so here's a legendary card, Alexstrasza, 1600 arcane dust. And that's just an example of how much time it would take to try to craft a legendary card instead of just getting it unlocked in a pack. So they're legendary for a reason, I guess is the point I'm trying to make. But yeah, I mean, that's just a quick look at it all in a nutshell. And you can change the views of these cards like a lot. Like you can see that there's the basic set, so I can just look at just my basic cards across everything. And I can see that there's some basic cards I haven't unlocked yet. Well, right now I'm looking at the 7 view, but if I go switch to all here, I can see that like for Rogue, there's 1 card left for me to unlock. If I go to Priest, I've already unlocked all of those. If I go to Paladin, I got 1, 2 cards left there. Mage, unlocked all of them. Hunter, I got 1, 2, 3 cards left. So you can see what I mean. You know, you can see what cards are left to unlock, and you can't craft them, but you can at least see what you're going to be getting as you play that character. Now I can also switch this to Expert set and see just the Expert cards, which means these are the cards that I have obtained through buying packs. And I can switch it back to my cards so I can just see the ones that I have instead of the ones that I could get. But I can see all the potential cards that I have. And the good thing is that if you don't have any Expert cards or any particular card in a particular set, it just won't show up here. See, so you'll only have tabs for the cards you do in fact have, so it's pretty nice. Okay, but yeah, that's really about it. So I can switch back to all sets and see all the cards that I have. I'll leave it on my cards, which makes life easier. I have a couple golden cards, so I can show you those. And those are under all sets, so this will show you like all the different golden cards. And it costs a lot more to create a golden card, and you also get a little bit more to craft it. But I think the ones that I actually have are few and far between. I know I have a couple. I have a Power Word Shield that I got for getting my Priest to level 20. That's about it. I don't have very many golden cards at the moment. I know I have another golden minion in here somewhere. Yeah, oh, there he is. Yeah, so the Tauren Warrior. And you can see, you know, you can make it for 400 and you can disenchant it for 50. If you don't care about the gold cards, you can get a little extra arcane dust out of it that way. Because there's no benefit to a gold card other than the fact that it's gold. It's like a foil in a regular TCG game. But, okay, that's really it. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of how the crafting system works in this game and how you disenchant stuff. I hope that answers a few questions for you. I also showed you this interface in a little more detail. But that's going to do it for today's episode of Shoutstone. I will be back tomorrow with more, do not forget. And if you do have any other questions about the game, or if there's anything in particular you'd like to see me cover in future episodes, leave a comment, let me know. But don't forget to subscribe for daily Hearthstone content. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.